ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡਰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਨਾ, ਕੁਝ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ, ਮੈਂ ਕੁਝ ਟੈਸਟ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀ, ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡਰ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਡਬਲ ਗੇਅਰ ਡਿਊਲ ਗੇਅਰ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅੱਜ ਇਹ ਐਡ ਕਰਨਾ। ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡਰ 'ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ, ਇਹਦੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਕਿ ਡਿਊਲ ਗੇਅਰ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡਰ ਐਡ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਹੈ। ਚਲੋ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ what we are doing here, changing this extruder because I'm facing the problem. So it's over tensioner, it's broke the filament, it's squeezed and broke it. So I'm changing with the dual gear extruder. Okay, so removing all these screws and nuts, and after that I'm placing the new one. Okay, first I'm removing this nut, this one, like this. After that removing these 3 screws. Okay, ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹ 3 ਸਕਰੂ ਔਨ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਲੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲੈਣਾ। ਬੋਲਨ ਟਿਊਬਸ ਅਨਪਲਗ ਕਰ ਲਈ, ਲੂਜ਼ ਕਰਤੀ, और ਉਸ ਬਾਅਦ 3 ਸਕਰੂ ਓਪਨ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ। First hold this motor, and after this, like if you are losing this screw, then motor is drop down, so really carefully. After that, moving all the screws, free the motor, unwire the motor, and we are moving this gear, so remove this grub screws here. Okay, so add a new gear from this package. Okay, remove this one, add this one. Okay, we are removing the old one and adding this new one, like this gear downside and this notch is upside. Okay, so adding this like, and adding like this, so here's both. After that we align this gear ratio here. After aligning this, we take a reference and tight this grub screw. Okay, and ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਇਹ ਪੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਹਲੇ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਟਾਈਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ, ਉੱਥੇ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਬਸ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਅਲਾਈਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਚ ਕਰਨਾ, ਫਿਰ ਗੇਅਰ ਮੈਚ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ। Okay, I'm tightening this flathead here, the flathead M3 screw here, one here and one here, and tight this. Okay, so this is ready now, ready to install this one. But first we have to add a screw, M3 screw right here. Okay, this goes here, this one and this one goes here. This is M4 button head. Okay, this one goes here. This cap, like here, and spring here. It goes here, and tight the M3 Allen head here. Okay, so tight this and you are ready. After this, align this gear with this gear and tight this grub screw and you are ready. Okay, we are everything aligned. We will align this with this bearings. Sorry for the camera angles. This bearing and this is aligned and tightening the grub screw like this, tightening the awl. This is for the spring tensioner, holding this. And okay, so now we are placing this filament detections. We raise this little bit up, so we need some spacers. Last spacer here. Okay, near about measurement, it's to ounce. Need some like this spacers, like one here and one here, and tight this here. I need a long spacer for the alignment. Okay, so and also need a M3 long screw. It's according to your measurement. Like ਇਹਨੂੰ ਹਾਈਟ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਪੈਣੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਹਾਈਟ ਉੱਚੀ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ M3 ਸਕਰੂ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ, ਲੰਬੇ ਸਪੇਸਰ ਲੰਬੇ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ, ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਅਲਾਈਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਫਿਲਹਾਲ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕੋਈ ਨਈ ਆਪਸ਼ਨ ਹੈਗੀ, ਐਨੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਟੁਕੜਾ ਲੈ ਲਓ, ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਔਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਛੱਡ ਦਿਓ। ਹੁਣੇ ਔਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਵਾ। ਓਕੇ, ਲਾਈਕ add this small kind of filament piece here, and this is turning on, and now you can use your printer and reprint the spacer and tighten it again. So here's it. This is a solution. Now we have to calibration this extruder. Here is some formula. We're adding a filament. Here, and we're adding a filament. After that, we mark it and check it. Okay, now we are at the filament. Okay, so we take the scale and measure it from 120, like a 12 centimeter, like this, and mark with the marker here to the point, the exact 120 mm or 12 centimeter 12 centimeter 120 mm ਮਾਰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਮਾਰਕਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ, ਫਿਰ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਕੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ, ਹਾਊ ਵੀ ਕੈਲੀਬ੍ਰੇਟ ਇਟ। ਓਕੇ, what we are doing here to find a new steps, e steps. Okay, ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ, find step ਕਰਨ ਲਈ old e steps ਗੁਣਾ ਕਰਨਾ 100 ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, ਆਨਸਰ ਆ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਆਪਣਾ 1। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਲਾਮੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਤੇ 120 mm ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਵਾ, ਤੇ ਜਿੰਨਾ ਬਚੂਗਾ ਉਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਆਊਗਾ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਮਿਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਕਰਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਣਾ ਆਨਸਰ ਆ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, Okay, uh, what we are doing here, we are all E steps multiply by 100 and answer 1, and mark a filament 120 mm and extrude it. What left minus from 128 and answer 2. Okay, so then answer 1 divide by answer 2, and here is our E steps. Okay, so for example, my old E steps is a 95 multiply by 100 and is a 9500. Okay, 9500. This is the answer 1. Okay, mark it and extrude it 125, and for example the 35 is left, so 120 minus 35 equal 85. Okay, so here is the second answer. So minus 120 120 minus 35 equal 85. Okay, 120 minus 35 equal 85. So here is the first answer, here is the second answer. Okay, and what we are doing here, ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਉਰੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ 9500 ਨੂੰ 85 ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ ਵਾ. ਓਕੇ, ਸੋ ਲਾਈਕ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਡਿਵਾਈਡ 85. ਓਕੇ, ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਆ ਗਿਆ ਆਨਸਰ. ਲਾਈਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਿਰਫ ਆਹੀ ਅਕਸ਼ਰ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ ਆ. This value is E step, new E step. Okay, ਇਹ ਆਪਣੀ E step value ਹੈ. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਉੱਤੇ ਫਰਮਵੇਅਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਐਡਿਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਕਾਊਂਟਰ ਫੇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ, ਜਾਂ ਫਰਮਵੇਅਰ ਦੁਆਰਾ ਕੰਪਾਈਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ, ਇਹ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਵਾ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ E steps ਪੂਰੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ. ਇਹ ਸੀਗਾ calculation method. This is a calculation method. Okay, repeat it again. The old step value multiply by 100, answer 1, 120 mm extrude. What left, answer 2, divide answer 1 by answer 2, and this is a E step value. This is easy method. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, here is the another process. So I mark scale here and mark this 120 like 12 centimeter. Okay, and mark it, and now I'm going to extrude it. And the second option is if you have a TFT display like this one. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are go to setting, machine, and here's the tuning. Like tuning, here is a tune steps. Click here. Okay, so warm up the nozzle, and after this and press this extrude button. Okay, okay, now it's heat up and I'm ready. So when we are pressing this extrude, it shows mark the 120 mm on your filament and press the extrude. Okay, so we already mark it and press extrude. Okay, so here is my old step. So first it's homing, and after homing nozzle is going to a park position and then extrude. Now it's in park position and extruding. Now it's extruding. See, gear is rotating. is showing the old each step when it's after the extruding, when it's stopped, then we check it with the scale what amount is left, and we are edit here and find the new step. This is the second method. Okay, so ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡ ਕਰਤਾ, ਮਾਰਕ ਕੀਤਾ ਵਾ, ਜਦੋਂ ਐਕਸਟਰੂਡ ਹੋ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਵੈਲਿਊ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਇਹ ਰੁਕ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ਰੁਕਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਜਰ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਡਿਟ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਇਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਟੈਪ ਸ਼ੋ ਕਰਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਰਹੇ। ਇਹ ਦੂਸਰਾ ਮੈਥਡ ਆ। Okay, it's stopped extruding. Now we are measuring. So after the measurement, it's near about 49. Okay, so it's near about 49, and we are this is 40. Change it here for me. 49. Okay, it shows we had a value. It shows 140.80. okay, so this is the new value. This is the second method. Okay, we have a first method and second method. Save here. Okay, so it's a save. Okay, now we are going back and EEPROM and save. Our value is saved now. Now our E step is confirmed. Now we are ready to print. So if you want to check it here, setting step per mm. So here's the E0, here's a new E step. Okay, now we are ready to work. Okay, I'm at the spacer here, like raise the height. तो spacer add करके raise height कर ली ताकि वो बिल्कुल ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ align हो सके। The setup is finished. Ready. Okay, now we are printing a XY calibration cube. So let's heat up. When cube is finished, I'll show you everything we are doing here. Why I'm changing the extruder, I'm adding some small clip. After that, it's clear why I'm changing this. So here is I'm attaching a display. The original display is here is a black and white, that turning with the knob. So the default TFT SPI version 1 is worthless. So you have to either need to buy a TFT 35 version 3. It's a TFT 43 version 3. That's why I'm not installing this display inside this. So I have to change the TFT 35 version 3. So that's why I'm fit this display inside it. So बने रहो वीडियो ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਤੇ ਇਹ ਹੈਗਾ ਵਾ TFT 43 4.3 ਇੰਚ वर्जन 3। इस करके मैं आ डिस्प्ले इतने फिट नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि ये 3.5 इंच आ। ओके, सो 3.5 TFT 35 बट ये SPI मोड आ। ये सीरीयल कनैक्शन के नाल टच मोड BTT ये SPI मोड इस करके ब्लैक एंड वाइट शो करता पाया वा। डिस्प्ले चेंज करनी पैनी है अपन, इस करके इस तरह देख रहा है। सो ओके, BQ B1 SE plus has a problem with the extruder. I don't know why is it default extruder like this. They are squishing the filament and stucking. This is not good. While the printing, like you are not leaving this printer alone. So this thing is skipping this. Okay, so this is why हम change this. मैं क्यों बदलिया कि ये बहुत ज़्यादा push कर दी सी it's push too much hard against to breaking a filament. So that's why I having a changes. I have to change this because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 times it's break my filament, and printers running and running and running because the filament sensor is working if filament not inside the filament sensor, but when it's breaking from here, like it's breaking like here, half is here. When filament is broke, the half filament stay here inside the filament sensor, stay here, like inside the filament sensor stay here. So this is not, this side is not, the gear is rotating here, gear is rotating and rotating, but filament is not. That is only a push button filament. This button is pushed, and that means filament inside the extruder. So this thing is working. So that's not a good thing. But this filament, it's extra forced for this. It's break the filament, and that's not useful. So that's why I'm changing. So next time do some test print and give you a working situation, how it's work, what's the quality and what's the next. So do something, still it's on working. I'm do some test prints and some models, anything. So like this, and so okay, and I'm printing this like same is a print in place model. So this is a catapult, and like when I'm trying to here to lock it, and this is not working, it's breaking. And same, I'm in resize to 150% this egg, and it's still not working. I do some more test prints and give you a proper review. So thank you for watching this video. I'll be there for with the next video with the more information. Thanks.